In the old money world, education is not just memorizing books, but a cultural journey, a rite of passage, a social education. These educational institutions are not just schools, but cauldrons of lifestyle, passed down from generation to generation, like relics of Patek Philippe watches. But why are these schools so special and important to older families? This is explained by a whole complex of factors. First, these elite institutions are like graduate schools for future world leaders who are trained and prepared to navigate the corridors of power. From day one, students interact with the children of world leaders. They bond in dorm common rooms and at cricket matches, and their relationships eventually blossom into business partnerships, political alliances, and even marriages. Take, for example, the Roosevelt family in the United States, a family surrounded by power and prestige. The 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, attended Groton School in Massachusetts. Roosevelt was shaped by a rigorous academic background and dedication to public service. Groton shaped not only Roosevelt's leadership, but also such figures as Joseph Alsop, an influential journalist and political analyst who played a key role in shaping public opinion during the Cold War. Both Roosevelt and Alsop learned lessons in critical thinking, social responsibility, and duty at Groton. Their years of study at Groton gave them the skills, mindset, and resilience that would later shape their careers in public office. As the saying goes, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and these schools are the best training ground for making those important connections. Now you understand why some of the most powerful families in the world are interested in turning these educational institutions into veritable gated fortresses of elite education. First, there is the admissions process. This is a complex process, similar to threading a needle. These schools aren't just looking for a balanced workforce. For example, at the LaRose Institute, multilingualism is mandatory, reflecting its culturally progressive cohort. Likewise, at Lawrenceville High School, good grades as well as character and leadership potential play a significant role in the selection process. How much does it cost to enroll? Very expensive. Parents of LaRose students pay $130,000 per year. However, for these families, it is a worthy investment in the future of their children. It's not just about the cost, but also about the possibility of receiving an inheritance. Eaton College's alumni list includes 20 prime ministers, as well as members of royal families past and present, including the future King of England, Prince William. Eaton College is undoubtedly an institution with a time-honored tradition and pedigree that attracts elite families. And finally, the learning conditions are phenomenal. The Lawrenceville School's 700-acre grounds include an observatory, recording studio, and farm. Swiss boarding schools for the elite, such as Eaton College and Gestard International School in the picturesque Swiss mountains, offer top-class sports such as skiing, horse riding, and tennis. So let's say you've perfected your social game, you're in a good financial position, and you're ready to choose a school for Dauphes and Dauphins. Let's take a look at 7 of the most exclusive schools where you want your kids to make their mark. First, we head to the idyllic town of Wallingford, Connecticut, home of Chaat Rosemary Hall. The school's history dates back to 1890, and Chaat Rosemary Hall's list of famous alumni certainly includes Kennedy, but its legacy goes even deeper. Kennedy himself wandered these corridors, and it was what he learned here that later brought him to the Oval Office. The legendary Chaat corridor also inspired Paul Mellon, heir to the Mellon family fortune and a prominent philanthropist. His influence on the art world through the creation of the National Gallery can be traced through his years as a student at Chaat. The cost of this integrated facility is $63,000 per year. However, given the opportunity to walk the same halls as Kennedy and Adlai Stevenson, it's certainly a worthwhile investment. Next, head to London to visit the famous Harrow School. Situated at the top of Harrow Hill, this independent school has been educating Britain's elite since 1572 and is not just a school, but a heritage site where the footprints of its graduates are etched into history. Imagine Winston Churchill walking the same corridors as your child, honing the leadership skills that would later save Britain from the darkest days of World War II. Churchill is not alone. Many British prime ministers, including Robert Peel and Lord Palmerston, were educated in this hallowed hall. Here, students are not only educated, they are given the opportunity and encouragement to demonstrate their eloquence, command, and mastery of language. Our journey will take us to the picturesque Swiss town of Saint-Gallant, where the Dame Rosenberg Institute is located. Imagine snow-capped mountains, tranquil lakes, and a magnificent campus reminiscent of a royal residence. This is not an ordinary school. Tuition at this school exceeds $150,000 per year, making it generally elite. However, wealthy families believe that the school is worth the investment. Why, they ask? The often Rosenberg Academy is not just about studying. Rather, it is about developing well-rounded international talent. The list of graduates does not disappoint. Among them are the heirs of the Fiat automobile empire, for example, the Italian El Cane. The school's global outlook and wide network make it an excellent choice for wealthy families. We then travel to Paris, the city of light, into the heart of the historic École Louis le Grand, a revered public school founded in 1563 that has produced the elite of French society for centuries. This is the undisputed factory of French power. René Descartes, the father of modern philosophy, and the indomitable Voltaire helped shape the Age of Enlightenment. More recently, President Emmanuel Macron also learned the art of leadership here. But the Lycée Louis le Grand offers more than just a good education. It is a success incubator with a unique preparatory program that prepares students for entry into the Grande École, France's most prestigious institution of higher education. And the best part is that training here is free. In a world of old-fashioned elegance, it proves that the best things in life truly are free. Here it means an education based on tradition and excellence, a ticket to the corridors of power, lifelong influence and prestige. Now we cross the Atlantic and head to the idyllic town of Lawrenceville, New Jersey. This quaint town is home to the Lawrenceville School, a prestigious American boarding school that has been an intellectual haven for the old capital's elite since 1810. The Lawrenceville School is home to many of America's most prominent members of high society. Billionaire publisher and philanthropist Malcolm Forbes, for example, honed his financial acumen in Lawrenceville classes. Former Walt Disney Company CEO Michael Eisner also walked the halls of the school before leading one of the most iconic entertainment conglomerates. But the school is not only about its famous graduates. Modeled after British boarding schools, Lawrenceville uses a unique system of wardens to weave a tapestry of community and camaraderie. It is a feeling that transcends material wealth, an inner sense of belonging that even money cannot provide. Now let's travel to the heart of England, where Eaton College, with its long tradition and reputation, founded in 1440 just a stone's throw from Windsor Castle, is not just a school, it is an institution of learning and a starting point for the country's future leaders. When it comes to private education in the UK, Eaton is second to none. His reputation is known all over the world. The list of Eaton graduates is amazing. Eaton is the alma mater of 20 British prime ministers, including Boris Johnson. Elections are a unique tradition at Eaton. This is an annual rigorous intellectual test of students' academic abilities. Reflecting the school's commitment to producing outstanding individuals. And now, like the cherry on top of a Swiss mountain, we went to the Rose Academy, also known as the Royal School, in Rolls-Royce, Switzerland. This elite boarding school has been in operation since 1880 and is known for its multilingual focus and wealthy alumni, including members of the Rockefeller and Rothschild dynasties. It's not just education that is valued here. Students can participate in a variety of activities, from sports competitions to music classes. The School of Music offers many opportunities for children to continue their education at the Royal Conservatoire of Music. Tuition fees can reach up to $130,000. That's all for us, dear friends. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to write comments. See you in the next video. Good luck, everyone, and see you soon.